the Gamers Show and Ryder. He wanted me to come on and do a show for him, and I graciously accepted. So yeah, here we are.
What's
So
up,
we're talking
everybody?
about Destiny 2. We're talking about Destiny 2, the beta, right? But the game is not out yet, so I don't think I feel comfortable with giving it a rating. Plus, I am not a big Destiny fan. Kiva and Gypsy are more so than me. So I'm gonna let them take over the show, and they're going to give it their rating, and then we're going to give it a final verdict, and then close out the show. But Kiva and Gypsy, what do y'all rate this game as? The beta.
Gypsy, you can go first.
Beta? Solely, I rate the beta, I want to say a 5. Because they did, the way the game
5.
looks, the way the game, or do you want me to give an explanation or let?
Yeah, no, give an explanation. Go ahead.
Let Kiva give her a rating and then go into the explanation.
Okay.
I'm
Kiva,
gonna I'm gonna give it a soft 4 out of 5 facts, just because it is a beta. So I'm waiting to see the finished product, and I'll go into that after Gypsy tells you why he rates it a 5, because he thinks it's off the hook.
I think
Gypsy, you got the floor, man. Go ahead.
All right. I think this game, honestly, I give it a 5 mainly because, one, it looks fantastic. It looks so much better than the first game did. There are a bunch of new, like the weapons mechanics and the armor mechanics do look amazing, as well as you can add modifiers and shaders for each different type of armor and weapon. And then me, I'm Hunter, so I like my Arc Strider. And the Arc Strider was really interesting to play with. Like, it wasn't like your typical blade dancer. That, and they hit a lot of stuff in the story. Because with you losing your ghost, him taking the light, we didn't see that in the trailer. So they did hide a lot of stuff that they did in the story. So it left a lot of unanswered questions. That's it. That's
okay,
it.
Kiva, why do you give it a solid 4?
Yeah, why did you give it a soft?
I'm gonna give it a soft 4 because it has the ability to improve. Hold on, I gotta take a drink.
Oh, okay.
This is fair, man.
It has the ability and the capability to improve, which I hope it does. I give it a 4 just because it is the beta, so I think that some things, being that it's already in beta status and the game releases in just over a month, that it should have, some of the things should have worked better. Like, I promise every time I log onto this game, I have to reset my preferences. I understand that it's the beta, but I shouldn't have to do that every single time I log in.
For the subclasses?
Like, you have to, I have to go through my power tree every single time I come in.
That was one. I'm looking at mine right now, and mine are all switched around. That
Like,
was one thing
I want to be able to log in and just go back and play the way I have it set. So hopefully that does get fixed before the game launches, because I would really hate if I have to set my preferences as to and redo my power tree every single time I come in. We're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, that if you do the raid like that, that's gonna be no. One mechanic I do like they added, you can now like grab ledges and pull yourself up. I cannot tell you how many times I was close to the only reason I died was because I couldn't get high enough. It was the only reason I would die was because it was just like, you're not high enough. Too bad. And I would fall straight to the ground. Vault the Glass would murder me.
That is nice.
Now let me ask you all up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kiva. Go
ahead, Kat.
Anybody. Come on.
I can say what I need to say afterwards. Go ahead.
All right. Now, we know that this is out on the PC, the Xbox, and the PlayStation. Have you all had the chance to play it on any other console besides the PS4?
I have seen it on the PC, but I didn't actually play it.
And I've seen it on the Xbox, but I haven't played it. And for me, one of the reasons is I don't have an Xbox. I don't own one. 2, there's a lot of lagging issues with that as well, and then the whole PlayStation exclusives thing, because we get a lot of we get a lot of the armor, the weapons before everybody else does. So I like that little feature.
Because the reason why I asked is I wanted to know the graphics comparison, which one looks better. But of course, you know, as always, anytime you have games coming on all these platforms, the PC is probably going to be the best bet graphically, because you can tweak certain things, you know, improve your graphics card and everything like that. But you know, I did play this game up to the point where I guess I finished it or whatever. Like, I'm not really a Destiny fan, I'm not a Halo fan, but I did get a chance to play it. And from what I've seen, this is a guy on the outside looking in. It does look like a pretty looking game. Pretty good looking game, man.
Game is beautiful.
Oh, this one looks, compared to the first, because I played both. I played year one, and I played Destiny 1 all 4 years. This looks entirely better, and mainly because they don't have to use PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. They don't have to use the old consoles, so they can make the graphics look insanely better. Like with the cinematics, they looked fantastic.
And you know, that gets me about games when they do cinematics. Now, for me, when I rate games, I'm really hard on it, because I'm looking at the situation where they always promising us cinematic graphics, gameplay, and a lot of times they don't deliver on that promise. I can name a bunch of games that the cinematics look good, but then when you go into gameplay or you go into the online game, especially with online, it takes a dramatic hit. And with the campaign, I don't think we're right here, even with the PlayStation Pro, and I have that, and I can't compare that to the old PlayStation because I don't have a 4K TV to do a comparison. But I've learned my lesson with, what was that game that came out? Star Wars Battlefront.
Everybody learned their lesson with that one, man. Everybody learned their lesson with that.
Watch Dogs, the demos look great, but then when they got onto the home consoles, it was like, you know, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did all of the parts. So not just the intro. I know you just did the, you know, the little intro story mode that allowed you to get into orbit or whatever. But I did the strikes, and I did the gameplay, and I did the multiplayer.
Same.
So it looks great all the way around.
Yeah, like
it really does.
They didn't skimp out on any of it. Like, if I went back to like the old Destiny and went back to this one, I could easily tell you differences, especially with the because I remember in year one graphics were kind of in because it was still PlayStation 3, and then when they got Oryx and everybody else, they did upgrade. But with this one, I can see a lot more definition, and I don't even have 4K TV or a PlayStation Pro, and I can easily see the difference.
Right.
Okay.
So the other thing is, so that's one of my pet peeves, because I would have liked to see maybe some different area, I guess.
Yeah.
This beta was definitely more limited than the original Destiny beta. With the original Destiny beta, at least
Like
you had more than one map.
Yeah, with like the demo, I remember you got to like go like all 7. You got to get to level 7, get like a few guns.
Right. So you could level up. So you saw like the leveling system. This one was basic. You had a level 20, 200 light. That's it.
You know, say they start you off like
you couldn't level. You couldn't upgrade.
And they give you an exotic.
They do. That exotic was a little questionable.
Who did you play as?
I did all 3 characters. So I did do the Warlock, the Titan, and the Hunter. The Hunter pistol exotic that they gave you was wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm not a real pistol person, but I love that hand cannon.
No, say that hand cannon was my soul. It was my soul. I would go in the
submachine gun.
I liked it. I liked it because I liked it when it started.
That's another thing too. I liked how they now allow you to use different classes and the different slots. So you get to use, you get options to use an auto rifle in the energy slot and the kinetic slot.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
I
so
can
you've
run
got
dual hand
everything.
cannons. I can run dual hand cannons
Right.
and a sniper. I don't have to run hand cannon, sniper, rocket launcher. I would never use a rocket launcher. I would always use a sword. So I would just now
Right.
I can use two pistol. I now I can just use two hand cannons and sniper, fusion rifle, or shotgun. Even though shotgun's broken in the
Right. So
game.
they definitely upped their customization game. Like the customization that you can do on these characters is above and beyond what it was before.
Yeah, and especially with
The power trees are better because you get more options. I don't like that when you choose from the type of, I'm sorry, the name escapes me
subclass,
right now. I'm 3 drinks
subclass.
in. Your subclasses, when you look, you can only choose those four, and you have to stay within.
Yeah, with the what is it? The ways of the warrior, the ways of like the what is it? I'm looking at it right now. Those top four that are there.
Right. So when you're looking at your attunements, you can only stay within those attunements. So before on Destiny 1 and up to the Taken King, you could mix and match.
Yeah.
This one doesn't allow you to do that. So if you choose the attunement of the flame, you can only stay with the attunement of the flame. You know what I mean? So you can only stay within a certain amount. So you can't change.
You can keep going.
You can't mix and match. So like you can do attunement of the sky, or you can do attunement of the flame, like on the warlock or whatever. So each class has, but you can only stay within those attunements. You can't mix and match them. So that is one thing that I don't like about this one, that you don't have the option to mix and match anymore.
Well, I think you will be able to, because like you said, this is the beta. So, and if you look,
I read up on some of the things. I did read up on some of the stuff that is different. So I didn't just play the beta, but I did read up on some of it.
I didn't
so
say
you
just.
will not be able to choose from different ones.
Really? Oh, that's kind of crappy. I want to know what these because they have for hunters, they have way of the warrior and way of the what is it?
Right, so you can switch back and forth. So it's not like on, the original Destiny where if you picked a certain subclass, you had to like go out through all that whole thing. You can switch it back and forth, your attunements, but you can't mix them.
Yeah.
So you can't have like two effects on one and then two effects on another type of thing. So that was the one thing I didn't like on this. I do like how they have lowered the count of the multiplayer to where everything is 4-on-4. But if you think about it, that means I don't know, I still have to see. That's why I did a soft 4, because I still have to see what the actual game comes out with, and whether, because at this point they say they possibly, right now at this point the way it stands,
they're gonna keep it 4.
They're not introducing any rumble either.
I think the reason for that, not a lot of people played rumble. Not a lot of people.
I did.
Because like when
I like free for all.
Now, see, when you say Rumble, I'm thinking you talking about the controller or something.
No, it's the Rumble is the free for all mode. Mike would understand what we're talking about.
Yeah,
it was what happened with the Rumble. Originally, you could go into you have a whole team, like fire team of 6, and you could take your friends and shoot your friends. They did change it, however, in Destiny at one point to where it only had to be you going in. So you had to everybody had to press go at the same time just to even try and get with your friends on a free-for-all.
Right. So not being able to take a party in it.
Okay. So we just hope now when is Destiny being released? You said next month, right?
It got bumped up 3
September.
days. September 6th. It got bumped up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we will see what's going to happen with the final product. Like we said, this is just the beta. The beta is now over. You can't play it no more. It ended Sunday. So we hope everybody got a chance to see the beta on Xbox, PlayStation, and on the PC. But we would love to have you guys come back and tell us about the game when it does release next month. Not next month. You said September, right?
Yeah.
September 6th.
Month after September.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
Right.
Well,
I'm so excited.
you, Mike, and Kiva will have an excellent conversation. I'm gonna be on the sideline. I'll probably be drinking a beer because I don't know anything about Destiny.
Man,
I'll
it'd be
stay
too
on the
late.
sideline.
It would be too late for you to start, and I wouldn't say start Destiny 1 because none of your stuff transfers over.
Right. And just for those who are listening, the
Yeah.
beta has been extended to Tuesday.
It has.
Oh, it has. Okay.
It has been extended to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday.
Hey, I'm running. I get to run my multiplayer.
So we are in it right now. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, it hasn't
I've been
stopped
sitting
yet.
here. It doesn't start. It doesn't start for until like what is it? 11. What is it? 11 o'clock Pacific. Not midnight. 2 p.m. Eastern. But since you just said it was extended,
Right.
Never mind then.
Yeah, it's been extended till 6 p.m. Pacific Time on Tuesday. So for those of you who haven't tried it, it is actually open beta. So it originally started with those who had already pre-ordered the game. So it is open for everybody. So you guys can go onto the PlayStation Store, download the beta, try it out for yourselves.
I would
Write
say
us, message us, leave us a comment, let us know what you think.
I have a question for the audience.
And see, that's why I don't pre-order games.
I pre-ordered it.
I don't do pre-orders.
I work at GameStop. I get free
access to the beta. Oh my God! you work at GameStop.
I work.
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole man.
As a prelude to another show, guys, we are going to be doing a show up and coming soon. So please look out for that. I will be on that show.
Yes.
We will now, since Gypsy works here, we know Gypsy works at GameStop. We will be inviting him back for that show. So we can talk and discuss about our horror stories about the lack of knowledge at GameStop employees and why they only hire hot chicks to work there who know nothing.
I can say this. The people at my GameStop know what they doing. We are true nerds at my GameStop. If you ain't a true nerd, you ain't working there. That's all I get to say.
Maybe I have to fly all the way out to your GameStop to get some good.
In California.
I got you. I got you.
Jeez.
I'm in Detroit. I got you.
It's only one GameStop down here that I give all the praise to. It's this other GameStop that I don't go
That's
to.
not
I'm not going to mention
Target.
It's
we're across from Target now. You're going to have to relax.
Drive.
No, this is at Donnell Drive across from Target in the shopping mall.
Y'all throwing out all types of information.
Forestville, Maryland. Next to the Domino's Pizza. Over there about where the shop is at.
I'm done.
In fairness, he's warning people not to go to that Forestville GameStop.
But I'm not going to tell you where this GameStop is. I'm going to just have to let the people figure it out for themselves. But the one on, Donnell Drive, and don't go to it. But it's neither here
If
nor
y'all
there.
have a conversation about GameStop, let me know, and I can come blow some.
We will.
I can
we
blow
will
it
let
all
you know
out.
when that is coming. It's upcoming. We
Got
are going
you.
to discuss it and
We're
all
gonna have to
horror
discuss
stories.
this.
Oh, I got customer horror stories.
Come back, Doc.
I got customer horror stories. I got some. I was punched a kid in the face the other day.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back on the show and share that.
I got you.
And you got to, Gypsy. All right, y'all. We had a bunch of fun, but I think we overextended.
We did.
I must have about 10 minutes, man. On my clock, 10 minutes.
Kiva and Gypsy, I appreciate you all coming on.
No problem, man.
Gypsy, give a shout out to your YouTube page so all my viewers can know where to go and subscribe to yours.
Subscribe to Gypsy Gamer, 2 words. I also have a question for the veterans out there, all the veterans from my channel and yours. What do y'all think happened to the Iron Lords? Because they haven't told us anything about Lord Saladin or anything that happened at the Iron Temple. So I just want y'all's opinions on that.
Well, I don't know what you, when you said iron, I'm thinking about like
It was like the
about
second.
the iron and shirt or something like that.
It was like the
I don't
last
know.
DLC, my man. It was last DLC. Fourth year. I
Oh.
didn't. It was fourth year
I'm about to
DLC.
break out t-shirts and some pants or something
Hey.
and put some spray starch on it. You said,
Oh, not
I
the
don't
spray
know anything
starch.
about Destiny, Doc.
Not the spray starch.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
doesn't know
that.
Get
about
that-
Destiny.
Get that uncle, the uncle from the cookout crease in them joints. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But again, I
Cap.
appreciate you guys for coming on.
Hey, Cap.
And y'all, please remember to like, subscribe, and to follow all our social
Yes,
media
yes,
networks, through the
yes.
SteamLabs community and our website community. And we will see you next time on WWTF. We want the facts, the gaming show, and please stick around because Gypsy is doing a live podcast, and y'all can just go over there. Well, not by the time you watch this, it's Thursday, so I gotta see y'all. later.
Mine will be up after in like an
Oh,
hour
but you
or
forgot
two.
to tell them that they can always hit you up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's thagamersshow, spelled with an A.
Yeah.
See, there you go, people.
I'm gonna say
And
she.
also, not to
Thank
forget
you.
to go to the Facebook store for your lower price products. And don't forget to hit them up all the time and subscribe. to
I'm
become a Gamers
definitely
Club
gonna have to go
member.
buy some of your stuff. I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I got to. I gotta show some type of love.
I got you. You forgot it, but I got you.
If y'all have any
Thank
questions
you.
for
That's
me,
what Mike be here for.
if for my people, if y'all got any more questions for me, y'all know to hit me up either on here on Snapchat, Instagram, or Twitter at GypsyGamer98, all one word. I'm done. Y'all
That's
can.
it.
That's it. Like, favorite, comment,
That's a
subscribe.
wrap.
That way y'all can see everything else. I did the social space for like an hour, just me doing stupid stuff, speculating.
All right. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace.